Everybody, check it out. I am here in the Forge. I have 25,000 steel badges, as you can see up there. And I am going to pick up either the Daisen or the Druid. And 7 months ago, the Daisen was released to the Forge, and all the community contributors got to check the ship out. And it was one of the few ships I've gotten a 6-pack with. And within a very short amount of time, I set the ship up for secondaries, and I got 6 destroyed ships in a standard match. So I've had my eye on the Daisen, but the Druid is now available. And if you're looking for a British gunboat destroyer with no torpedoes and turrets that apparently break all the time, the Druid is for you. But for me, I'm going to pick the Daisen. So here we go. All right, here's the Daisen right here. Let's go ahead and set it up. The commander was Kondo, and I had a secondary build set up, as I said, with Fischer and Franz von Hipper. Yeah, it was kind of like a hybrid secondary build because Fischer here, he improves the reload time and range of the main guns, but Hipper obviously helps out the secondaries. And other than that, it was a total secondary build. So here, let's go and do the secondaries for the first upgrade, then propulsion mod, and you always want to do the concealment system mod. And then here I did go with secondary battery mod 3 when I got my 6-pack. So let's check out the specs. And the artillery, 8 guns, 17.7 kilometer range, reloads every 28 seconds. Diverse time is a little bit over 30 seconds, but that's okay. 6,500 HE with a 30% chance of setting fire, almost 13,000 armor piercing. And the secondaries have a 10.4 kilometer range and 32 secondaries is what it looks like here. And this was pretty effective. So, and here, and here you can see my stats on the Daisen. I played 7 matches in standard and I won 6. Damage to ships, maximum damage was 152,000. 6 destroyed ships, as you see right there for the 6-pack. 2,900 XP, base XP, so that is a pretty good stat, and that's why I like the ship. I didn't have much time to play the ship, but when I played it, it was like magic. All right, well, there you go. That is it for my purchase of the Daisen in the Forge and a quick take on the setup of the commander and the ship. Let's go out in a standard match and see if we can make something happen. All right, well, here we go. We are in northern waters, and we're getting right into the action here. 5 minutes have transpired, and we're sizing up the Schroder right here. And yeah, the first few games I played in the Daisen, 2,900 XP, got a 6-pack, 6 kills, and the ship was just awesome. And at the time, I seem to recall that there weren't really that many great reviews about the ship, and it was like a waste of steel and all this other stuff. But I happen to really like it, especially with the secondary build, and that's my story, and I'm sticking with it here. And what you're going to see, I don't even know what's going on there. It kind of looks like either those torpedoes actually went in front of the boat. It kind of looks like they went through the boat, though. It could be like a graphical glitch. Hey, a glitch in a matrix. There you go. We're all living in a simulated world here. So, all right. So yeah, I've got the Izumo and the Schroder just sitting out there in the open, and I'm trying to finish off the Izumo right there. And that Schroder, he's just going to be standing out there in the open water, and he is eventually going to get what he deserves for standing out in the open water. So there The Izumo is gone. There is a Kansas that is a dangerous ship. He can really cause quite a bit of damage to the Daisen if we get in the wrong position with him. There is a split, and he disappears right at the instant that I could have taken a shot at him. So here is this Schroder. He might think that he is concealed in the island, by the island right there, but yeah, 2 citadel hits and not much left of the Schroder right there. So another glancing blow will take him out, and there is definitely a destroyer out there just pumping in torpedoes at us. That's only 6,400. It's probably possibly a pan-European destroyer with that low torpedo output. It is an aircraft carrier match, so it could have been one of the aircraft carrier planes, but I didn't really see him. There is a Schroder. The Schroder is gone, and now we're kind of taking a look at the Kansas right here. So powered up to full power. We're just going to close in on these guys and let the secondaries do some of their work, and see if we can get maybe some torpedo hits. How about that? Torpedo hits with the Daisen. That would be good. There's a Kansas going broadside. Secondaries are really going on the Scharnhorst, and yeah, that's the guy that is going to eat a couple torpedoes coming up here. Looks like we turned out just in time to avoid those torpedoes. This is an awesome torpedo opportunity right here on the Scharnhorst 43. So basically he never saw it coming is what it looks like. And these torpedoes are going to obliterate him, and the secondaries are really going as well. So we're up to 86,000 damage, and there is a bunch more torpedo hits. Devastating strike. That is awesome. 122,000 damage we're up to, and now we're going after the Tirpitz B. So it's still we're ahead by a few ships here, but I've seen games like this where the blue team completely drops, and this is not necessarily an easy win. But we're down to 5,000 health here, and we are getting pummeled by the red team there. And there you see that Lacy Pants got us. Good shot on Lacy Pants, and Lacy Pants got taken out. And check this out. This is a pretty good score here, and 2,400, almost 2,500 XP in second place in the match by the time it was all said and done. Here is the next match. So yeah, first random match that I go in. In my group of matches, since I got the Daisen back, I've played, I think, 15 matches, and I didn't have as much success as I had when I initially had the ship, but yeah, there's the Michelangelo cruisers. Do not want to go up against the Daisen like this, but seems like some people are having a hard time learning. But my win rate after these 15 matches, since I've had the Daisen again, is still basically right around 65%. So I think I had 8 wins and 7 losses since I got the Daisen back, and I'm still kind of happy with the ship because you're going to see that you do get repeated results of high XP. So this match is exactly the next match after the previous match. So I waited for the match to end, and I went right back out in a Daisen again. And yeah, this was just a few minutes later is what happened in this match. And the Michelangelo is eventually, I think, going to get obliterated by us. And I don't know why cruisers think that they could sit out in the open water like this against battleships. It's possible the players don't know that they can't do that, I guess, but it has happened more than once, and it could be that someone is trying to take me out, I guess, so they're doing whatever they can. But no, he's just sitting there in the smoke, but he does get spotted by my teammates, and that just opens him up for a little bit of devastation right there. So I'm taking this torpedo shot, but I think the torpedoes end up hitting my teammate right there in the battleship. So yeah, I was on to Georgia. I switched over to the Michelangelo. The Georgia Didn't look that great. The Michelangelo looked like a much better deal right there, and I think we're gonna take care of him right now. And there you go, 2 citadel hits and a destroyed ship. So yeah, if you're in a cruiser and you run up against a Daisen, and to be fair, including my Daisen right here, I've seen exactly 1 Daisen in the game since the ship was offered for steel. So I haven't seen a whole bunch of Daisens, and it could be that people are going by the negative reviews that they saw 7 months ago when the ship first came out there. I think it was overwhelming that the Daisen was not that great of a ship, is what I remember from all the reviews that everybody put out. But as I said, I really like the ship, and I'm going to stick with it. Probably see me playing a ship a lot more in the future, as long as I put the expense in to get the ship. And let's see if we can take the Georgia out. This looks like a good shot. That guy really should be gone. And nothing. That's that random generator, RNG, and it didn't look like the shells fell short. Looked like they went everywhere except where I aimed, and that is just the randomness of the random number generator, as just something that you got to put up with when you're playing a game. But we do eventually get the Georgia on an angled shot right here, and this one might do it. He does get nailed by my teammate in the other battleship over there, but yeah, we eventually get him anyway on 1 single hit, and all is right in the world, as it turns out, after all. So the cream will always rise to the top. Here, we've gone through a couple minutes. I didn't want to go through and speed up, so I just cut to the Parseval chase, and Parseval is up against the border. He can't go any farther, so he is just a sitting duck, and got 83,000 damage right here, and we do end up going up over 100,000 damage by the time the Parseval gets nailed. So yeah, we're going to try to close in on him and take some torpedo shots at him, but I don't think he lasts for the torpedoes to get to him. I think we get him before the torpedoes get over there. So within 41 seconds, the Parseval is going to be gone from the barrage of secondaries and the main gun hits here. And yeah, we are the only ship, the blue ship, close to the Parseval, so we are going to be the one to take this guy out. 102,000 damage. We're going to keep going. 107. 110. Yeah, I really think if you play the ship for a secondary build like this, you're going to get some pretty good results. At least it works out pretty good for me. Here is the result here. Second place again. This is 2393 XP. So second place again, as I said, and another 2400 XP match. And that is my new look at the Daisen now 7 months later, after I've been able to acquire enough steel badges and unlock the Daisen from the store for that 25,000 steel badges. Go ahead and let me know what you think below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like it.